Hello and welcome to another short video. I'm going to take you through another topic which we want to unravel around leadership. And I think it's an interesting one, and hopefully it will resonate with you as well. Whether you're a small business owner, whether you are running your own team or department, you're a CEO, you're an executive, it doesn't really matter. Leadership is a privilege for all of us, a privilege which we need to share in a certain way. Now, maybe over the years, and in particular, let's say the last year, you didn't achieve the budgets, you didn't exceed them, you didn't hit the targets you set, you didn't recruit the people you wanted, you didn't find the new business, you didn't acquire new clients, you didn't engage in new markets. Now, maybe all of this has penalized you. What if it could be different as you look forward? Because what is past is past. There's nothing you can do about it. But what about looking forward and saying, how can I make this change? How can I work to improve this going forward? So if that's you, you're in the right place. Because there's nothing worse than looking back and saying, I could have, should have done better. It doesn't matter. Don't beat yourself up. Let's look forward and see what you can achieve. My name is Chris Igwe. I have grown, created, developed teams internationally, as well as within individual markets. I'm a global leader in the field of retail and retail real estate, and I do what I can to help grow businesses. So here's a question for you, and that's the one we're going to explore just now. Why am I a leader? I want that to sink in. I want you to ask yourself that question. If you are a great leader, can you be even greater? If you don't know whether you're a good leader or not, that's okay as well. Why am I a leader? Why are you a leader? So I'm going to share with you what I think leadership is all about and why I'm a leader. And there's one word in there which is really, really important. And that's where you have to drill down to understand. It's why. Why is not just an abstract question. It's something that will take you, or should take you, to the depths of your being. That you say to yourself, why am I a leader? Why did I decide to be a leader? Why did I decide to set up this business? Why was I promoted to the position that I have? Why do I run this company, big or small? Why am I looking after international divisions or a corporate division? Why? Well, I'll leave you with one idea, which I think is a good step to answer it, and is certainly one of my major reasons why I am a leader. I'm a leader because I care about people. Remember, I've said before that leadership is a privilege. It's not a right. It may be earned, maybe it's given to you through what you have done and achieved. But leadership is a privilege. And therefore, if it's a privilege, you are there to inspire people. You're there to help people grow. And that, for me, is the fundamental why of leadership. It's to help people grow. You see, people don't know how far they can go until or unless you take them on that journey. But I can reassure you that once they see themselves growing, the joy that brings, the excitement, the sense of achievement, those who maybe thought they weren't fantastic, they didn't have the skill set. I have helped a lady who was in my team, she was a secretary. And through the process of annual reviews, and indeed the first one, I said to her, you can be so much more. What would you like? Where would you like to go? And through that we talked, and eventually she went on to have a very senior role a few years later. We're all craving for the ability to grow, because through growth we learn, through learning we enjoy, through enjoyment we discover, through discovery we become better human beings. And then the cycle continues. So as people we want to grow, so we have an obligation as leaders to help them to grow. I remember that whenever I used to be parachuted in, because I had the privilege of being tracked down by executive firms, headhunters, and going into a new job. And very often, as you know, there's a team there already. They may know you're coming, they may not know, as has happened on a couple of occasions, which makes it really awkward. Trust me, that's more complicated, and we'll discuss that at another time. But when you go into a company, you don't know who they are. They don't know you. And what I used to say, which used to shock, but this is a technique I used because it worked really well. It was used on me, so I learned it through another great leader. We'd be sitting in our first meeting as a department or a team, and I would say, who would like to have my job? Now, as you can imagine, that's sort of a question, first day, first meeting, or may not be the first day, but the first big meeting, as it were. And you throw that out there, who would like to have my job? Not a lot of people are going to raise their hands. And indeed, on every occasion I did it, nobody raised their hands. That said, I did when it was done to me. It was done to me when I was working in Switzerland. And you know, the greatest answer that the individual gave me, my then boss, when he said, what would you like? And I put my hand up and I said, I'd like to have your job. He was the CEO of the company. Without missing a beat, he said to me, you can, but first you have to learn the skills. So it's not today. And that's all I wanted from my team. That's all I want to share with individuals is, if you want to grow, I will help you grow. So my question was not a trick question. It was to see if anybody wanted to step up, and privately, one or two came up to me afterwards and said, that was a strange question, but yes, I'd like to have your job. I say, okay, well, it's not going to be today, but let's build a plan that gets you to where you want to go. My why I'm a leader, is all about helping people to grow. Where they start off here or beneath whatever their baseline is and they don't know where they're going, they don't know what the options are for the future, I then help them create a path. Because I'm of the firm belief that no matter how good the human resource department is, they don't know what's going on in your heart and your soul and in your mind. They don't know what experiences you want, where you want to go, if you want to travel geographically with the business or not. So it's up to me to help extract that during their journey, and that is one of the greatest privileges that I have. So ask yourself why it is that you're a leader, and build on that, because through that you will then start to know where you can have the maximum impact and be the most efficient in terms of what you do. If this video has resonated with you, click on the link, connect with us, let's stay in touch, and we'll give you some insights into the exclusive programs that we've set up. And equally, if you are subscribed, thank you very much. Please open up the notifications so you'll know when new videos come, and you can share with us and continue to build this understanding around leadership. So have a wonderful day, and thank you.